Today we are covering Huawei H12-811 HCIA-Datacom. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Question is, the configuration information of a certain routers is what? Which of the following statements are correct? Now see this section. Now options are the domain, option A, the domain with the domain name Hawaii does not use the billing plan. Option B, use the username Hawaii for authentication. The password needs to be 654321. Option C, the authentication method adopted for the domain with the domain name Hawaii is local authentication. Option D, the authorization method for the domain with the domain name Hawaii is local authorization. Correct answer is option D. Next question is, which of the following network parameters can be assigned by Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol DHCP? Option A, IP address. Option B, gateway address. Option C, operating system name. Option D, DNS address. Correct answer is option A, B and option D. Next question is, it can be judged that this is the specific host and MAC address learned by the switch through ARP, and the host has changed its IP address 3 times. Now see this section. Options are true or false. Correct answer is option B, false. Next question is, how to deal with the data frame sent by the trunky port? Option A, when the VLAN ID is the same as the PVID of the port and is a VLAN ID that the port allows to pass through. Remove the tag and send the message. Option B, when the VLAN ID is different from the PVID of the port, the data frame is discarded. Option C, when the VLAN ID is different from the PVID of the port, replace it with PVID forward. Option D, when the VLAN ID is different from the PVID of Jinko, the tag is stripped and forwarded. Correct answer is option A. Next question is, how many bits are there in the VLAN ID in the VLAN format defined by IEEE 802.1q? Option A, 12. Option B, 6. Option C, 10. Option D, 8. Correct answer is option A, Next question is all ports on the root bridge exchange machine are designated ends. Is it true or false? Correct answer is option A, that is true.